Hello, everyone. How's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Jupiter Hell, shall we? Picking up where we left off with our complete beginner's guide, and let's just take a look at ourselves before we go down the elevator to Callisto 6. What do we got? We have a big grenade launcher. We have a very, very nice calibrated 9mm, and we have a 12-gauge dual shotgun with a shorter range but magazine size of 2, or at least I can chamber 2 rounds and be ready to go instead of having to reload every single time. So let's go down. Now, as you get deeper, expect it's going to get harder, but we're ready for it. All right. So I'm going to go up, look down the hallway. I don't see anything. It's ominous. All right. I'm going to try to just make sure there's nobody in the hall before I go to a door. Sometimes what I like to do in roguelikes, if I'm presented with a situation like this, where I have a hallway with some doors, I map out the entire hallway before I open any doors. So before I let new enemies in, potentially, I am sure that I'm not going to get blindsided by any new additions. Yes, some enemies can open the doors, but set that aside for a moment. I just say, okay, are these hallways clear? If I need to make a retreat, can I go this way? Or am I going to get blindsided by some enemy that adds on to the fight? Okay, here's some health. So this is great because you see we're at 99, so now we go to 139, and we can pick up a nice little med kit. All right. So this is what I call the Resident Evil effect. Sometimes before you fight a boss in Resident Evil, everything is calm, and then they give you a lot of supplies, and it feels good for a moment. Oops, I don't need to pick up this 9mm ammo, until you realize they're just preparing you to fight some really hard thing. So that's in play, but we don't know if there's going to be a boss. And so far, things have been okay. This little chill waiting room that we're in is very, very nice. The hallways have been open and empty. It's alarming, okay? So there's an exit to the Valhalla spaceport. So what does that mean? Well, we'll look at that in a moment. But I'm going to keep exploring. There we go. There's a bad guy. And that is a sentry bot. So that's a different type of thing. And I don't think it saw us. So I'm going to try to find a terminal to see if we can... if you can find a terminal on a level that has bots, there is the chance that you will be able to... I got hit. No, I didn't get hit. Disable the bots if you have multi-tools and the ability, but not always. All right, see, there's a vault right there. So the Valhalla spaceport is, I'm pretty sure, if memory serves, it's the passageway to the next area. So you can kind of think of like each zone as being a contained space. You clear that zone, defeating the boss or, making it to the next area, and then you travel to a new place. And there are branches and sub-branches within each zone that lead to the end. So your path may be different than mine, but they all end up in the same place, and you have to clear that zone to get out. Now, before I get out, I'd love to open that vault. Shiny loot indeed. All right, so we found a utility. This thing gives you Furious, which I already have that ability, and it would probably enhance my Furious state. So if I go over to Furious, this helps me get more Fury, which is cool, but no, I want the shotgun thing. Here's Guardian Armor. Now, let's compare it to the Medifiber that we have. This thing has Guardian and Tenacity. It has 1,000 durability. But the issue is Let's switch really quickly just to see what Guardian means. If wearer takes lethal damage, he'll be healed to 50%, and this armor will be destroyed. And Tenacity says increases Marine heal per level. So, like, when you go to the next level as Marine, you heal some of your health. So this just boosts that up. It's really interesting. This is a really interesting call of, do you want to take this? It's like the rat tail in Slay the Spire. You know, you respawn, or you get reborn with 50% health. And that's great. So basically have like an extra life in your pocket. But honestly, I'm not going to take it. And the reason is my Medifiber is better armor and gives me reduced dodge penalties. So it's the other armor didn't give a dodge penalty because it was smaller. But it gives me crit chance bonus and is just better in terms of protection. So I don't plan on dying. Like, if I would make this decision to wear the Guardian if I didn't have this many med kits. If I was low on health, I had no med kits, then it would be a no-brainer that I would use that to, you know, ensure that I didn't lose. But right now, I'm okay, so I don't need that. And I don't want to lose the benefit of this armor that I currently have. I'm going to hold M. Need to go to the southeast. Here we go. Well, that was a good shot. Now, these robots can be challenging. You can hear them pounding away inside the vault. But because, and this is one of the reasons I love Army of Darkness, because we got Army of Darkness, all of our armor, or our damage, turns into piercing damage, which wrecks mechanical targets. Like, they are banking on the fact that their mechanical armored shell is going to protect them, but when you pierce through it, they don't become neutralized, they just become a lot easier. I actually need to reload. Wait a minute, what happened? Anyway, I thought I already reloaded. I didn't think I... Oh, never mind. I keep forgetting. Okay, so I misspoke before, and I apologize. I don't think I just didn't recognize it, but no oversight on my part. Yes, this shotgun has 2 shells that you can load at a time, but I believe you fire them both. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, shot costs 2, but it does extra damage. So it chews through ammo really, really fast, which is why we're taking Army Surplus. But also, we'll go back to the robot. It just does so much extra damage that, oh man, I took an extra step right there, and I took 5 damage that I didn't need to take. There we go. Because it does so much extra damage. Man, I didn't see that guy. He blended in with the loot. I don't mind the ammo cost, because I would rather use more ammo and kill stuff faster than have it be alive and doing damage to me. So I'm going to unlock the vault. And here we go. We're going to have to fight some stuff. Make sure you're loaded up. I already heard the things like squirming around in there. And you know you have to fight stuff here because he didn't give us the all clear. He didn't have his little catchphrase going on. So let's see. Let me look at the map really fast. And I can only get to it from over here. I was hoping to have a better chance to get cover. Let's see what we see. Nothing yet. Alright, looks like they actually didn't open the door yet. So here we go. That's a shotgun. And that's why you fire 2 at once. Alright. Now, the other thing, though, is I made a mistake. I fired a shot that was wasteful. This guy's a little bit too far away from us. So I need to wait till he gets closer. We're not done yet. There's something left. He didn't say anything yet. There we go. Alright, I'm going to switch to the 9mm. Where did that guy go? Okay, there we go. We're still not done, though. He hasn't said anything. There we go.
Rinse. Repeat.
Rinse, repeat. Now we're done. So you notice how nobody had a shotgun. So we got no shotgun shells, which is a shame. All right. But we did find a nano manufacture station. So this is pretty sweet. We don't have any multi-tools, but this has 3. So we can get ourselves base items, advanced armor, advanced weapons, or we can extract multi-tools. Let me look at myself. Combat visor is about to bust. This armor is breaking, but not broken. What do I want? A base item. I don't want any of this unless I could get ammo. Red keycard is interesting, but we don't need it for later. Until later in the run, you'll find a use for this. I don't like to take a red keycard early because it takes up an inventory slot. Alright, I'm just going to extract multi-tools from this and move on. So that's not a great vault, but we got experience. I'm going to switch over to my this is my grenade launcher. And let me load up my 9mm and go to my shotgun. Alright, time to go to the next floor. Let's do it. Alright, let me see if there's any messages first. Nope. Okay. So, let's go to the Valhalla Spaceport.
Spaceport. Hope there's a working dropship here.
We want a working dropship. Yes, we do. However, it's not as simple as you just cleared the level. Look at this. Jeez. That's a bad guy. Just gonna wait. They should come around. Here we go. So remember, when I'm waiting back here, I'm hunkering. I'll reload. There was another guy, I thought. Yeah, what a jerk. There we go. Here comes somebody. Alright, I'm using my 9mm a ton here because it has good range. I'm not great with it, but I have a lot of bullets. You can see we went back down to max health. Losing our bonus health, but that's okay. I have 92 bullets, so I don't want to pick up 16. It sacks to 100. I'm still fine. I'm going to switch back to my shotgun. Yeah, for a situation like that. If I'm going into a new room and I'm going to be close, I want the shotgun. I don't want to mess around. Okay. Ooh. A mag rail rifle. Let's see this thing. 50 pierce semi-auto. Big range. Crit damage. Magazine. It's got a scope. Okay. Honestly, I think we probably take this instead of the pistol. But I'm going to take it instead of my... gosh, the grenade launcher is so good for later. I'll compare it to this. Let me see here. So let's look at what it says here. Experimental semi-automatic mag rail rifle. Unfortunately, the special ammo is too difficult to produce. So I believe what this means is we use 30 bullets and it's gone. Pierces enemies in cover and has a finite amount of ammo and cannot be reloaded. Indeed, that is what it means. Aiming adds bonus to critical chance, and it does extra damage because it's Valsec against robotic enemies. So this is a temporary thing. We're just going to remember that our 9mm is here, and we're going to use this up to help us clear the floor. All right. And... we got a grenade, I guess. Man, I really need to get Army Surplus level 2 to guarantee shotgun shells. All right, here's some locked doors. That's where the fun is going to be. Look at that. Oh, grenade rounds. Wonderful. Let me switch over to my grenade and reload it. And then go back to the mag rail. You saw how the mag rail pierced right through those dudes? That's what I'm talking about. Or those guys. So this... Bam, level 7. This mag rail is basically a huge kind of temporary boost so we can crush this floor, which is awesome. Love it. It is worth mentioning you can store a level point, and you don't have to level up right now. You can wait to use it. Now, remember, too, we can't get... All of the other master traits have disappeared because we took Army of Darkness. But Army of Darkness, we can level up again, which increases our shotgun and launcher optimal range and boosts chainsaw damage. But we have to be level 10. So what do we want? Well, I already talked about this. I want Army Surplus. Level 2. This means every time I open a box, I get shotgun bullets. Now, notice how it says boxes you open will additionally drop some ammo for the current wielded weapon. So I'm looking to always have my shotgun out if I open a box, but I'm going to do this because I'm running out of bullets. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of bad guys. Okay. So I'm switching to my shotgun. I used a bunch of shotgun bullets right there, but I killed everything. I took some damage, but not much. I'm going to switch back to the mag rail and just kill that guy. Kill that guy. This thing goes right through cover. The only reason I wasn't using my mag rail previously was because the shotgun is a cone, so I was taking out multiple enemies. But look at that. We just made quick work of that floor. And we're only down to 93 on health. We also have full fury if we want to do that. We've got a bunch of grenades. I could have switched to my launcher for sure, but I'm trying to save that for a bigger fight. All right, so get your shotgun out. Even this first aid box, I'm going to load up. Yep, you see that? Look at that. Just drop bullets. That's why Army Surplus level 2 is insane. We got a Stim Pack. We overhealed to 133. That terminal we're going to use in a moment. What jerks. We're going to use that terminal in a moment to unlock the vault, but I'm not doing that until, again, I clear everything first. Remember, in games like this, roguelikes, I never open a new area until I'm sure that one area is secure, because you don't want to mix populations of enemies. You want to be able to backpedal, reposition with good confidence. And now I feel like... let me go over here. Yeah, I feel like we've pretty much explored it all. So here we go. Oh, never mind, I lied. Yep, there was just this little bit of map I wanted to uncover. That's awesome. Go to your shotgun, get more bullets, get another Stim Pack. By the way, Stim Packs are different than Med Packs. Check it out. Stim Packs protect from pain and negative status effects for a bit, increase your reflexes, and heal like a med kit. And they reset all cooldowns. Okay, so you'll notice that the med kit removed negative status effects. The Stim Pack protects from these things for a bit, but they work differently. In general, I like Stim Packs better because they do some really cool stuff, but you need to be careful to make sure that if like you have burning 10 or something like that, that you remove that with a med kit if possible, as opposed to trying to be preventative. Okay, with a Stim Pack. But we can use a Stim Pack early on, but now look at our health. We're at 173, so we're going to access messages. There's none. Access security. We can purge, but this is not going to do what we want it to do. So these are the bots, right? We can use 3 multi-tools. I'll do this, actually. I don't know if I've rightly ever done this. We can use 3 multi-tools to allow these robots to attack everything on sight, but I'm not sure if they will attack each other. Like, if we just do this, if they'll fight each other. That CalSec Warden is basically the boss of this floor. You see it's like a massive mech that has 200 hit points. I'm going to try it just for science because I've never done this before. It's a lot of multi-tools to use, and I don't know if it actually is going to do anything, but let's listen for a moment to see if they fight each other. If all they're going to do is fight demons, that's not great. I don't hear them fighting. All right, so anyway, I'm going to switch to my mag rail, and we're going to go in. Now, grenades are going to be great too, but I want to use this up. Unlock the hangar. Let's go. All these purple doors are now open. Let's try to get a good position on this. Let's see if they'll come out or if we have to open it for them. Looks like we have to open it. All right, so there we go. Just going to wait around a little bit. All right, look at all these explosive barrels. Pay attention to where they are. Let's get behind cover, and then there's the Warden right there. So I'm going to say hi to the Warden. Now, we could go in here and throw an EMP grenade to see if we can disable this guy. And we disabled him. So the EMP grenade is amazing against robots, so he's just standing there. But he has Bulwark, which means he has damage reduction. So this is kind of like perhaps the boss's protection against what we did. It has damage gate 30. All damage above the value will be negated until it takes a turn. So even though we stunned it, we can't just stun lock this thing and kill it because it's negated. It can only take 30 max damage from an attack. But guess what? I'm still going to do it. Now, let's see. I'm just going to keep shooting it with my mag rail rifle. And all right, I got to shoot the other guy. He's firing at us and it doesn't feel good. We blew up the barrel, we blew up him. And I'm going to now fire back at the Warden. And we killed the boss. So if you can save an EMP, amazing. And then if you get a mag rail rifle, amazing. We just got really, really lucky. There's another CalSec bot right here. I'm going to use as many mag rail bullets as I can and save the rest of my ammunition. Now you'll see that there's a red dot on the map still because there's another target. I'm just pushing W to wait for it. It doesn't see us, I guess.
Clean up on Isle Craphead.
Clean up on Isle Craphead means they're all dead. Now, one of the takeaways from that is purging appeared to be a complete waste of 3 multi-tools, so don't do that. It's good if there's security bots in proximity with other enemy types, whether it's demons, whether it's fallen soldiers, or whatever, they will then fight each other, which is amazing. But in this case, when it's just all security bots, they were not fighting each other. So I did that because I had never done that, and I had never done that because I didn't think it would work, but I wanted to just see if it did work because that would have been awesome. So that's a complete waste, but what's not a complete waste is using an EMP grenade on that big boy. So try to save one if you can. Here's a multi-tool. Here's a large med kit. Here's another multi-tool. And here's an AV3 utility amp, which gives me improved adrenaline and furious if you really, really want to pump adrenaline. However, I like my shotgun amp. So those are the bosses from the drop. Or those are... How about I reverse that? Those are the drops from the boss. That makes sense. And let's go ahead and make sure we're loaded up, and we are. And dropship to Europa, level 1. So we have cleared Callisto, which was the first zone. And you get a rating. You see how we did 100% kills. We got 100% loot. We got 100% of the special stuff. And we cleared the anomaly. So we crushed it. You do get a score at the end of the game. And... now,
Let's see what they're really doing here.
It's time to go to Europa. You take the dropship to the only other officially inhabited moon of the Jovian system. This is the place where they do research. Maybe you'll find out what went wrong. So now we're on another portion of the game. This is Europa. And I think I might stop the guide here unless you guys want me to go further with this character and see more. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Have you found this series to be helpful? Do you want to see me go further? If there's enough interest and you want to see me go further in this run, I will definitely keep the guide going and progress through as far as we can until we die. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this to be helpful. Take care.